violent and protracted conflict against Palestine and a coalition of Arab nations. Sirens wail relentlessly, drones buzz over cities, and desperate prayers mingle with the roar of missiles. The entire world holds its breath. The powers convene again and again, unable to end the chaos.
Querida, finalmente abasteceu o jatinho.
E quando vamos partir?
Logo, não vai demorar muito.
O que está acontecendo?
Não sei, Glória, não sei, Glória, não sei.
The year is 2025, a time like no other, where ancient prophecies collide with modern technology. The beast is awakening. From the shadows of history, a figure is emerging that will change the world forever. And as nations prepare for war, a chilling revelation surfaces. Could this be the beginning of the end? Stay tuned to uncover the truth behind the Antichrist prophecy, the beast of Revelation 666, and what it means for humanity's future. Welcome, everyone, to this mysterious and eye-opening journey into one of the most talked about prophecies in human history, the coming of the Antichrist. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, today's video will make you rethink everything you thought you knew about the apocalypse. But here's the catch. This isn't just a story. It's happening right now. The clock is ticking toward 2025, and what unfolds next could be the fulfillment of biblical prophecy. This is the beast of Revelation 666 and the terrifying truth behind the Antichrist's rise. Let's dive in. To understand the significance of the Antichrist, we must first examine the ancient texts. In the Bible, the book of Revelation speaks of a mysterious figure who will rise from the depths of human history, a leader with immense power, a false prophet, and ultimately, the harbinger of destruction. According to Revelation 13 verse 18, this leader will have the number 666, known as the Beast. This number, often associated with evil, is said to be a key symbol of the Antichrist. But what if this prophecy isn't just a metaphor? What if it's already starting to come true in 2025? We're witnessing a world in turmoil, political unrest, climate catastrophes, economic crisis, and an ever-growing sense of unease. Could these be signs of the prophecy unfolding before our eyes? Let's break it down. Global leaders are making decisions that seem to fit the description of the beast. One central figure, backed by powerful organizations, has been gaining influence. This person, described in Revelation as one who will deceive the masses, has been creating movements that seem harmless at first, but have hidden agendas. Through the use of technology and control over global resources, this leader will rise, and the world will be none the wiser. Could this figure be among us already, or is he yet to reveal himself fully? The prophecy speaks of signs in the heavens, and we're seeing these right now. Some say the blood moons are a clear indicator that something is about to shift. Others point to the rise of artificial intelligence, global surveillance, and even the reshaping of religious institutions to suit a new world order. The prophecy warns that the Antichrist will use technology to control the masses, to mark individuals, and to establish a one-world system. Let's look at some of the strange events that might fit this narrative. From blockchain technology and cryptocurrency revolutionizing the financial world to biometric identification systems that could track every movement and every transaction. What if these are the tools that the beast will use to control humanity? But it doesn't stop there. With the rapid growth of AI, many are concerned about losing control over human freedom. Will our machines soon dictate how we live? And could this be part of the beast's plan? A system so deeply embedded in our lives that we can't escape it. As we look at the events happening around the globe, the parallels to the prophecy are chilling. A global economy on the brink of collapse, civil unrest, and the emergence of charismatic leaders promising peace while secretly sowing division. But it's not just about world leaders, it's about the people's response. When the Antichrist rises, the Bible says the world will be deceived into worshiping him. Could we be so blinded by promises of peace, unity, and prosperity that we fall under his control without realizing it? And then there's the prophecy about the mark of the beast. The Bible tells us that no one will be able to buy or sell unless they bear this mark. Today, we're seeing discussions about digital IDs, mandatory vaccinations, and even the concept of a universal digital currency. Could this be the fulfillment of Revelation's mark? The convergence of technology and prophecy may be more real than we think. But the rise of the Antichrist isn't the final chapter. The Bible warns of a final showdown, Armageddon, where good and evil will collide. But what does this battle look like in 2025? And who will be left standing? Will the forces of good rise to fight against the beast's reign? Or will humanity fall to the false promises of peace and power? There are whispers of resistance movements already emerging, people calling for a return to traditional values and freedoms. But as technology evolves, these movements find themselves battling an ever-growing and increasingly oppressive system. Will they be enough to stop the beast? Or is humanity doomed to repeat the same mistakes that led to this point? As we approach the year 2025, the prophecy of the Antichrist is becoming harder to ignore. The question isn't whether the beast will rise, it's how. Could we be living in the final days of the world as we know it? Some believe the answer lies in the arrival of a figure who will unite the world under one banner of peace. But behind the veil of peace, will it be a system of control so pervasive that we won't even recognize it? With the rise of global surveillance, digital control systems, and the manipulation of information, could we already be under the influence of the beast? The signs are all around us, but time is running out. As we approach 2025, the future seems uncertain. The prophecy of the Antichrist and the beast is no longer just a biblical tale. It's a looming reality. What will happen next? Will humanity rise to challenge the beast, or will we fall into his grasp? The most important question is, what will you choose? Will you follow the beast's path, seduced by promises of peace and power? Or will you resist, holding on to the values that define our humanity? The world is changing, and as we stand on the edge of history, the prophecy of Revelation might be closer to unfolding than we ever imagined. What do you think about the Antichrist prophecy? Are we already seeing signs of the beast's rise? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video thought-provoking, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth content like this. Stay alert, stay informed, and remember, the truth is out there.